Mabuo ang lasa. Para sa matibay ang loob, tibay, Tanduay.
Sa bawat hakbang mo, mararating mo ang tagumpay. At ang ambisyon ng bagong buhay para sa'yo at para sa kanila. B&B, every step together.
This could be you.
Be the face that redefines Philippine healthcare. Unleash your potential. Ignite your purpose. University of the East Ramon Magsaysay Memorial Medical Center.
Coming to you live from the Bongtan Basketball Hall, formerly the Tanduay Gym here in Quiapo, Manila, we bring to you this live and exclusive coverage of the 2026 BKT Inter-Sister Cup, a brand new season. We are on a third weekend, and our game at hand right now, our second on the Saturday quadruple header, UERM, going up against new team, Coach Jongkai, Zebra Holdings Incorporated. Brian Persiles on the call, working alongside Coach Jongkai de Guzman, your storytellers for this ball game. And we're coming off a win by Eton Century Park Hotel against PNB. Ito, pangalawang laro natin. UERM kontra itong Tanduay, itong previous game nila. Talk about this game, Coach Jongkai.
Yes, it was a blowout win for Tanduay against UE Manila. Night and day. UERM, I'm sorry. UERM Medical Center. Night and day when it comes to the field goal percentage and actually overall stats. 64% to 31, 39 rebounds to 52, and other stats all along. So, if UERM had a kumbaga decent debut, even though they ended up with a loss, pero last game was a blowout. For Zebra Holdings naman, relatively close all throughout the ball game, is aside from the end. So unfortunately for Zebra, they ended up by double digits. They lost by double digits against PMFTC.
Our court announcer now giving us our starting protagonists.
And now let us meet the starters for the Zebra Holdings Incorporated. Starting player number 16, Zerwin Tayo. To guard number 13, Ariel Cancho. At forward number 20, Vicente Arrigo. Other forward number 71, Aldi Gohor. And at center number 10, Ronel Roma. Zebra Holdings Incorporated is led by Zerwin Tayo. Officiating this ball game, crew chief Gary Benavides, upper 1, Bochok Reyes, and upper 2, Samuel Velasco. This game is under the supervision of our technical head, Mr. Jimmy Mariano, and our commissioner, Mr. Ronnie Magsano.
Our Zebra Holdings starting five on the floor. It's Miranda, Montero, Gelizon, Mateo, and Aranda for UERM. Ito naman Zebra Holdings, Roma, Cancho, Dayaw, Aringo, and Gukor. First quarter brought to you by Torres Light Brandy. First possession dito. Zebra Holdings pero a steal for UERM. Couple of watch plays to start the first quarter.
Saka medyo wild yung action natin. Masyadong up and down, Brian.
First 3 possessions ending with either a miss or a turnover. Aranda. Oh, this is a new player for UERM.
And actually, itong si UERM is missing the services of their playing coach, itong si Ramil Tero, who clearly had an impact in the style of play of UERM during their first game. Unfortunately, they couldn't secure that win against PMFTC in opening day.
What a block by Ariel Gancho on the driving Mateo. Mateo, one of our holdovers yan ng UERM. Very
Yes.
athletic, very fast-paced ang laro niyan. Itong Zebra Holdings, coach, bago sa mata natin ito.
Yes, itong si Zebra Holdings naman had a decent showing in their opening game. Unfortunately, they weren't able to secure a win also. So, both teams are looking to win in today's game. To get their first win in today's game.
Gukor gets the first crack at the basket. First blood for Zebra Holdings Incorporated. Just could not complete that 3-point play.
And carry over from the first game, no, Brian? Medyo may free throw woes pa rin. I mean, to be fair, first free throw yun. Pero still, I mean, those are gifts and you need to knock those down.
Galizon uses the bank. 2-2 is our score. 1:30 gone by here in the first. Diao. Gukor.
Nice pass.
Nice cut as well, but wrong English there. And the persistence of Cancho rather, not Gukor. Check that.
So itong si Cancho decided to pass in the previous earlier part of that sequence, pero nung nagmintes, he decided to take care of things by himself.
Miranda with a lucky bounce on that floater from the baseline. 4-2. Pretty fast-paced to start this ball game. Cancho. Cancho's shot trickles in. Gukor. Napagpapalit ko Gukor and Cancho.
Same yung kasi body type eh. Parehas lengthy, parehas matangkad. Even the movement parang similar sila.
Okay. 13 si Cancho. Jersey number 13 and jersey number 71 si Gukor.
So yun.
Parang twin towers ng Zebra Holdings. Nice shot. Wide to the left. Aringo is running. Corner. That was a good steal. Here's UERM. They are running the break. Galizon. And Miranda gets that one to fall.
Interesting how many possessions we're going to have in this ball game, Brian, dahil ang bilis ng pace natin.
A lot of transition opportunities for both squads. That was Montero. He was blocked. He recovers it, and Mateo gets the deuce. Yung Montero, Mateo, 1-2 punch na yun sa transition ng UERM from last season. Here's Cancho for 2.
Nice move. That's a rack attack for number 18. Itong si Arvin Carl Aranda. Someone we're not familiar with, Brian. A new addition for UERM in this conference.
Marvin Carl Aranda, yeah. Calmly sinks the first free throw. 9-8 is our score in favor of UERM.
Nothing but net, but not the good kind there for Aranda.
Iron deficient in our partner Diego's words. Still 9-8. Kick out. Lefty 3. Too strong, but an offensive board for Cancho. And Cancho, almost an end one play, but will have to earn his points from the free throw line.
So early on, itong si Zebra Holdings looking to take advantage of their or looking to maximize their advantage down low with That's Cancho and who's the other one? Si
Gukor.
Gukor.
You mean,
Yeah, there you go. Number 71. That's Aldi Gukor.
Cancho will not get that free throw. Tumatakbo na naman ang UERM. That's Pintuan missing. Leak out pass.
Nice
Cancho.
move. Ganda nung rip.
Strong side.
Oo.
Good cut.
Etong
Aranda will not get that one.
Based from the first few possessions no na itong si Aranda has the ball, parang ano siya gusto niya downhill, very athletic when he finishes, strong to the basket yung laruan nitong si Aranda. Unfortunately, during those instances, hindi lang niya na-finish yung mga attempts niya.
Helter-skelter play, but offense a bit slowed here in this second ball game on this sunny Saturday. At least medyo umaraw-araw ngayon, Coach Jongkai.
You could say at least cloudy with a little bit of sunshine. As compared to the past few days na puro ulan tayo. Pero dito sa loob, walang kaso magpaulan ng 3 points yung dalawang teams na to. Pero so far, no one has hit a shot from the outside. Adrigado there finishes from the mid-range. One of their go-to guys, itong si Adrigado for Zebra Holdings.
That's a wild shot by Aranda. Turns the ball over. 12-9 in favor of Zebra Holdings. 4:37 in the first quarter. Dayao to Cancho. Cancho is fouled as he was trying to seal his way inside.
And so far, itong si Cancho has a array of moves when it comes to scoring the basket. He could attack downhill, very athletic, and also seals his defender properly. Kaya nababaon niya sa ilalim.
Pelopelio is now in the ball game. Another holdover para dito kay Coach Ramil Hero ng UERM Medical Center. A little over 4 minutes remaining. Nice passing for
nice
UERM.
passing. Unfortunately, itong si RG Ponce wasn't expecting the pass. That's why he had a hurried shot.
That was stolen away by Arigado. Open lane for Arigado, but too short on that lay-in. Here's Mateo. Yung energy ng dalawang koponan na to, match na match, ano?
Yeah.
Talagang diving for loose balls, getting to that intercepting lanes.
Pero they need to play more patiently because nandun yung diskarte, they're able to attack the rim. Unfortunately, yung split-second decisions na minsan panira na ipapasa na they're leading to turnovers or kumbaga rush shots naman.
Also, wala pang timeout dito. Both of them just rocking it with the energy they have and just switching players inside.
And relatively mabilis ng first quarter natin. We're already 3 minutes in. I mean less than 4 minutes.
Good passing din sa kabilang side naman for Zebra Holdings that ends up with a layup for Ariel Cancho.
Who's been doing his damage down low. Itong si Ariel Cancho.
UERM setting up the play. Aranda, he was fouled by Cancho. Or Gukor, rather.
Yes.
That's Gukor.
So si Cancho yung may red na sleeve para lang mas madali natin ma-identify.
Yung may knee, ang tawag sa ganun, parang knee strap.
Sleeve, parang ganun.
Hindi, si Gukor yung may knee brace ba?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful pass for Aranda for 2.
Patela band ang tawag.
Patela
dyan.
band. Good telegraph there by Mateo. But that pass a bit too wayward.
Wayward, yeah. Perfect term to describe the pass there.
And those are the instances that I think applicable yung sinasabi mo, Coach Jongkai, na they have to be more patient with their execution. Nakailan-ilan na tayong ganong passes.
And a lot of their points for actually for UERM kasi si Zebra Holdings nakaka-execute naman sa half court eh. Pero for UERM,
Nice delivery.
there you go. Si UERM naman, they're very capable of executing, pero unfortunately in terms of transition, marami silang turnovers eh. Hindi nila natitake advantage, so they need to be more patient.
Here's Gokor for 3. No. Kancho offensive board, and that's really where his damage comes
Yeah.
from.
And itong si Cancho coming out from the weak side, no one boxing him out, kaya he was able to secure the ball and get the 3-point play opportunity.
Nice timing for Kancho. Right place, right time, and that's his second and one opportunity for Ariel Kancho.
Etong si Ariel Cancho is looking to dominate this ball game. I mean, so far taking advantage, maximizing his height advantage over his UERM counterparts.
Oh, against the outstretched arms of Kancho, Belo gets a jumper to fall.
The float game is on.
16 to 15. Zebra Holdings with a 1-point lead. Kancho, but could not buy a basket from inside. Another serving, fresh 14. 6 to work with. Nice passing. The interior passing.
Good high-low action.
Yeah, Zebra Holdings has been working wonders, at least here in the first quarter. Aranda for 3. Too strong for Aranda, but Belo, high arcing shot is good.
So if hindi floater, high arcing jumper ang meron itong si Pelobelo. So far, he has 4 points in the first quarter and cutting down the deficit to 1. Stepping on the baseline, itong si Adrigado.
Very quick-paced game, ano? Between UERM and Zebra Holdings Incorporated. We're talking about Ariel Cancho. Nagtala lang naman ng 24 points, 20 rebounds in their opening game.
So another,
despite that loss to
Oo.
PMFTC.
So makikita mo kung sino yung go-to guy or dominante in both ends of the floor for itong Zebra Holdings. Pero one of their key contributors also is Aringo, who has been relatively kahit paano, even though he has scored already, medyo passive pa siya.
Yeah. Ubaldo with a hustle play there. 4 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Ubaldo could not beat the buzzer as we end the first quarter 20 to 17. Zebra Holdings carrying a 3-point advantage into the second quarter. Some highlights here in the first 10 minutes of action.
Very high, fast-paced, high octane itong first quarter natin, Brian. Zebra Holdings has the height advantage and clearly maximizing it. Ito sila Gokor, Cancho have been going to work. For UERM naman, a lot of fast break opportunities. They were able to score from it, pero they need to be smarter in terms of execution. Lalo na they're missing the services of their playing coach, itong si Ramiltero.
Now we end the first quarter 20 to 17. Zebra Holdings carrying a 3-point lead. Magbabalik po ang 2026 BKT Inter-Sister Cup.
Dati, sa kamay ko umiikot ang lahat ng panalo. Kontrolado. Pero ngayon, magtitiwala na ako sa galing ng iba. Kaya, take your shot.
Tanduay Select, aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Dahil sa tamang pagtiwala, mas ramdam ang tunay na panalo. Tanduay Select. Take your shot.
Tanduay Select.
Back to the coverage. Second quarter brought to you by Torres Light Brandy. This is still your continued coverage of the 2026 BKT Inter-Sister Cup. Your commentators for today, Brian Presilias working alongside Coach Junkay de Guzman in this brand new season of the BKT Inter-Sister Cup.
Extra possession, Brian, for Zebra Holdings after securing the ball off a turnover from UERM to start the quarter. And again, it's Ariel Cancho dominating down low. Kumbaga, engka So far talaga ang nangyayari, ginagawa nitong si Ariel Cancho. Another 3-point play opportunity for him.
Kita mo naman yung length in athleticism combined. I think this guy would be a very impressive player to watch out for every game of the Zebra Holdings Incorporated, especially because they're a new team
Yeah.
in the league.
Kumbaga, hindi pa well scouted yan because it's
Oo.
the first time that they're playing in this conference.
Okay. Cancho already with his 5th rebound.
Oh! Unfortunately, akala niya teammate niya yung nasa tabi niya. He gave up the ball casually but ended up in a steal by Jason Ong.
Adricado was called for a foul against Zacarias. Another holdover for UERM. Itong si Zacarias. So, some familiar faces for UERM. Despite some key additions. Zacarias setting up the play.
Good flash.
In the middle.
Good
Oh,
move.
blocked
Yun lang.
by Cancho.
Oo, yung height and length advantage talaga ni Casio. Hindi ma-overcome ni Jason Ong. Though that was a good move.
There's a dribbling violation called against a Zebra Holdings player as we see the re-entry of Gukor. Yung Cancho, Coach Jungka, hindi pa nagpapahinga.
Oo. Makina eh.
Parang Mike Phillips.
Oo.
Ito. Pasabit na tira ni Zacarias. Will not fall. Gukor with the rebound. But again, almost a steal for UERM. And that's been the story of this ball game, Coach Jongkai.
Yeah.
Helter-skelter, back and forth, high octane. Everybody trying to intercept that basketball.
And for UERM, I mean, Zebra Holdings kasi even though medyo helter-skelter yung laro rin nila, in terms of half-court execution, mas maayos mas may system.
Yeah.
With UERM, yung fast-paced helter-skelter nila, more on rush talaga hindi yung in-control na fast-paced. That's why they're ending up in turnovers. But if we were to go back to their first game, when head coach Ramil, playing coach Ramil Tero was present, they were very confident in executing their half-court set. So for UERM, this is a much better showing in this conference. So they need to be more confident and disciplined in terms of a half-court execution.
Just like that, this is a 6-point ball game in favor of Zebra Holdings as we send both these teams into our first Modern Fox timeout.
This could be you.
Be the face that redefines Philippine healthcare. Unleash your potential. Ignite your purpose. University of the East Ramon Magsaysay Memorial Medical Center.
Back to the ball game. UERM now is staring at us. 8-point deficit rather, not a 6-point deficit. Aranda. In and out for Aranda. Gukor secures the board. Roma playing point. Gets a pick. Roma downhill. Roma is fouled. 2 free throws for the point guard of Zebra Holdings Incorporated. Ronel Roma on the free throw line. First of 2 is good. (27-17), and just like that, this is a 10-point lead for Zebra Holdings. Aranda, he has the green light to shoot that mid-range jumper. Fails on that try. Gukor with his 4th rebound. Adrigado inside to the center, and Gukor makes that defense pay. 12-point lead now for Zebra Holdings Incorporated.
Slowly inching away itong si Zebra Holdings against UERM, who's clearly struggling with their offense, but itong si Brian Montero, as I was mentioning earlier, they need to try to execute half court. They need to be more disciplined because even though they're not getting the shots all the time, at least mas may direction yung gameplay nila.
Ito si Mateo downhill. Mateo,
there you
high
go.
pickup.
More calculated din yung transition nila. Hindi lang yung talon tapos biglang pasa.
Another Modern Fox timeout on the floor. Magbabalik po ang BKT Inter-Sister Cup 2026.
Kahit pagod, matibay ang loob. Pag nagkamali, handang itama. Kasama mo, Tanduay, higit 170 years ng suwabe at buo ang lasa. Para sa matibay ang loob, tibay, Tanduay.
Abot mo na ang Torres 5 Line, imported from Barcelona, Spain. Lasap mo ang bango, tamis at sarap. Tikman mo, lasapin mo. Abot mo na ang sarap na inaasam mo. Abot mo na ang Torres.
We're back to a ball game. UERM down by 9 points. Zebra Holdings Incorporated. This is a chance for Zebra to, announce their presence by entering the winning column against a holdover team in PMFTC. Oh, in UERM rather. Gukor. Ang ganda ng mga flash na gano'n, no? Nung Gukor and Ariel Cancho. As Ariel Cancho gets his 15th point.
And the connection between the bigs, yung interior passing, high-low action. Maganda yung amo yan. And for UERM, the past few possessions that they've gone half-court, they've been getting something. Not all the time they're able to convert, pero at least yung nag-grow sila, yung character ng team and the players and having their identity.
It's a beautiful find right there. The ensuing play was Mateo. No look pass on Aranda. Oh, third foul agad ni Aranda. We haven't even reached the halfway mark of our second quarter, so definitely something that he has to be careful about.
And kahit paano, mas deliberate na yung action. But then again, another wayward pass for UERM in the transition dahil masyadong gusto nila up and down pero they jump and they pass without really identifying sino gusto nila puntahan eh.
Brian Montero was able to fish for a foul there. 2 free throws coming his way. How about Ariel Cancho already with 17 big points to go along with 7 rebounds. And 2 assists.
So, very efficient overall style of play for Ariel Cancho.
First of 2 is a miss for Brian Montero. Katatawid lang po natin ang halfway mark ng second quarter. An 11-point lead for Zebra Holdings Incorporated. And Montero splits his free throws. Deployments here. Ariel Cancho has not sat down.
And siguro, no signs of sitting down siguro in the first half dahil clearly he's pacing himself eh. Makikita mo, hindi hinahapo, parang yung movement niya, swabe pa rin.
Speaking of swabe, that baseline drive for Adregado is a thing of beauty. 35-23, biggest lead so far for Zebra, 12. 4 minutes 25. Good passing.
Good passing.
Execution na lang talaga. Yeah, and Alvarez does the rest.
And again, maganda yung resulta when UERM is executing in the half court.
Yeah.
They need to be more confident with themselves and their abilities in terms of playing dahil yung transition, not all the time you would get that. Pero once you get the transition opportunity, you need to be smarter with your decisions.
Wow, Cancho, a brilliant heads-up play there, knowing time is winding down. Gets his defender on his feet, and then 2 free throws ngayon kay Ariel Cancho for possibly point number 18 and point number 19.
Very dominating first half for Ariel Cancho. nagpapakilala. Ito
Yep,
si Ariel Cancho sa liga natin.
And kaya natin nasabi kanina, Coach Jongkay, na as he misses the first free throw, na this is a chance for Cancho to introduce himself as a player to watch out for, because you know he will definitely be up against the likes of Damon Allejos and the Christopher de la Cruzes of the league,
Arwin Albano. Mga enforcer mo, diba? Yung mga naglaro in the previous game, Ron Jeffrey Rivera, or very physical, diba?
Even with Cobra Rice na ang daming mga magagaling na sentro.
Na bruisers din yung mga
talaga.
nandun.
Back and forth action we go. 37 to 27. 3:24 remaining. UERM starting to settle down a bit more than how they did in the first quarter.
Good passing. Oh, yun lang. Too low. That's too low of a pass. Good intentions.
Roma will have a break on the bench in favor of Aringo. Ponce triggering inbound to Ong. That was tapped away by the Twin Towers of Zebra Holdings Incorporated. Wow, knockout play, but won't work for Brian Montero. Cancho with his 8th board. Here's Diao. Bounce pass. Gokor for 2. 39 to 27. Exactly 3 minutes left here in the first half. Modern Fox timeout. Magbabalik po ang BKT in their sister cup.
Sarap mag-rise energy pump.
He'll be tuloy-tuloy ang mga ganaps. You need to keep your energy up. So tired of the usual. May new drink tayong favorite. Refresh the rise. Yum the rise. Invigorize. Sarap mag-rise energy pump. Rise Energy Pump. Ang bagong fruity grape surprise na sakto ang price. Sarap mag-rise energy pump.
Back to the coverage. A 12-point lead for Zebra Holdings Incorporated, and as we are entering the final moments of our second quarter, hindi pa rin po nagpapahinga si Ariel Cancho.
Siguro ano yan, call niya yan kung kailan siya magpapahinga, because he's been playing really well in this ball game.
How about Pintuan? The door is open for Pintuan for that fadeaway jumper. There's a warning for the delay of game. Gokor away from his comfort zone. Cross-court pass. Adrigado to Cancho. Cancho will not buy a basket.
Actually, Brian, that was Aringo.
Aringo.
Doon din ako nagkamali kanina kasi same body type din si Adrigado tsaka si Aringo.
Pintuan with an offensive board but easily stolen by Galero. Ito na naman. Back and forth. Counter steal. 2-on-1. Make that 3-on-1 but Gokor takes it upon himself.
Parang fast break drill lang sa practice ang nangyari doon for Zebra Holdings. Pero even though UERM is playing, masabi natin wild, pero they're only down by 12 points. It's very manageable kasi may nakukuha sila sa mga half-court sets nila eh. It just so happens na yung height advantage na kay Zebra Holdings kaya yung nahihirapan sila i-penetrate yung interior.
Easily and possibly the easiest basket thus far for this ball game, courtesy of Aringo. Ong.
Spacing, masyadong masikip.
Pintuan cross court. Fake. Double team. He spins. Gives it up to Ong. Ong cannot carve space inside. Here's Cancho for an easy deuce. There's a body on the floor.
That's Alvarez during his penetration attempt. So hopefully sana banggaan lang ng tuhod because he held on to his knee immediately.
They're still crutching on that left knee. Is Alvarez definitely hoping nothing serious. I was quite unsure what exactly transpired.
He tried to drive baseline and then may tumama. I'm not. It's not clear if nag-knee to knee action or nagbuckle yung leg niya
Yeah.
when he was dribbling.
I know, we're gonna see a replay of that action. Alvarez with a fake. I know he's gonna spin. And there's a spin right there. Ayun.
Nagbuckle. Bumigay na lang yung tuhod.
Yeah, kasi ang nag-make ng contact, the right one.
Yeah, the one that has the
with
sleeve.
the band. Oo, with the sleeve. But I think the left buckled upon that spin.
One thing that's scary kasi Brian, you could see that he has a sleeve on his right, pero the one that buckled was the one on his left. So, ang tendency kasi pag ganyan, if you overcompensate, na yung kabila naman yung bibigay.
Yeah.
So, that's what's scary. So, hopefully, it's nothing serious for Alvarez.
We're still down on the floor, Coach Chongkay, but I think he's trying to shake up and feel out the knee. Teammates around him, of course.
Ang nakakatakot lang kasi nothing, yung mga non-contact injuries I mean, ayoko mag-assume but based sa dami ng nakita kong ganyang injuries, tendency hindi maganda.
We'll be back after this timeout.
Sarap mag-rise, energy from
POV, tuloy-tuloy ang mga ganaps. You need to keep your energy up. So tired of the usual. May new drink tayong favorite. Refresh your eyes. Yum your eyes. Invigorize. Sarap mag-rise, energy pop. Rise Energy Pop, ang bagong fruity grape surprise na sakto ang price. Sarap mag-rise, energy pop.
Abot mo na ang Torres 5 Line, imported from Barcelona, Spain. Lasap mo ang bango, tamis at sarap. Tikman mo, lasapin mo. Abot mo na ang sarap na inaasam mo. Abot mo na ang Torres.
Sa bawat hakbang mo, mararating mo ang tagumpay. At ang ambisyon mong bagong buhay para sa'yo at para sa kanila. B&B, every step together.
Back to the ball game. Itong si Alvarez being stretchered out. And we definitely hope and pray that nothing, serious happened to that left knee. Montero. He was blocked, but there was contact on his head. 2 free throws coming the way of Brian Montero. 30.3 seconds left here in the first half.
Yes, and again, for you, I mean, magiging paulit-ulit ako. I mean, I'm a fan of how UERM has improved their style of play as compared to the last conference where they were very one-man oriented in terms of their offense. Pero now, mas with the entry of playing coach Ramil Tero, he has integrated a system with these players na they're more confident. Pero syempre, yung change isn't overnight naman. So for UERM, they need to buy in the system, be more confident with themselves in executing their play. So, ayun, for fast break opportunity there for UERM is converted. Well, 7 seconds to go and steal by Brian Montero.
Sagutan ng 2 points, UERM. Montero and Mateo for UERM and Adrigado on the other side. And we end the first half of action with Zebra Holdings Incorporated ahead by 13 points. Some highlights from the first 20 minutes of action. That's Brian Montero's 3. These statistics we're seeing right now, they're not so, that doesn't look so close. 61% versus 41% from the field. Ito nga Zebra Holdings taking that advantage. UERM with a 3-pointer to go from 4 attempts. Zebra Holdings hasn't converted any 3-pointer, but they're up ahead by 13 big points at the end of 2 quarters. Magbabalik po ang 2026 BKT Inter-Sister Cup.
Cheers sa barkada nating night shift.
Kahit gaano kabigat ang night shift, magaan ang umaga. Pagkasama ang barkada at Tanduay Light. Tanduay Light, gaan ng may kasama.
Sarap mag-rise, rise, energy pump.
Here we tuloy ang mga ganaps. You need to keep your energy up. So tired of the usual. May new drink tayong favorite. Refresh your rise. Yum the rise. Invigorize. Sarap mag-rise, rise, energy pump.
Rise Energy Pop, ang bagong fruity grape surprise na sakto ang price.
Sarap mag-rise, rise, energy pump.
Open up! Never have I ever dared to stand out. Said yes to the unknown. Lit up the night. Don't worry, the fun never ever has to stop.
Tanduay flavored mixes. Try it in smooth, citrusy sweet daiquiri or fresh ginger spice zesty storm. Tanduay flavored mixes.
Just open up.
Drink responsibly.
Dati, sa kamay ko umiikot ang lahat ng panalo. Kontrolado. Pero ngayon, magtitiwala na ako sa galing ng iba. Kaya, take your shot.
Tanduay Select, aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Dahil sa tamang pagtiwala, mas ramdam ang tunay na panalo. Tanduay Select. Take your shot.
Tanduay Select, drink responsibly.
Abot mo na ang Torres 5 Line, imported from Barcelona, Spain. Lasap mo ang bango, tamis at sarap. Tikman mo, lasapin mo. Abot mo na ang sarap na inaasam mo. Abot mo na ang Torres.
Kahit pagod, matibay ang loob. Pag nagkamali, handang itama. Kasama mo, Tanduay, higit 170 years ng suwabe at buo ang lasa. Para sa matibay ang loob, tibay, Tanduay.
This could be you.
Be the face that redefines Philippine healthcare. Unleash your potential. Ignite your purpose. University of the East, Ramon Magsaysay Memorial Medical Center.
Sa bawat hakbang mo, mararating mo ang tagumpay. At ang ambisyon mong bagong buhay para sa'yo at para sa kanila. B&B, every step together.
Kahit gaano kabigat ang night shift, magaan ang umaga. Pagkasama ang barkada at Tanduay Light. Tanduay Light, gaan ng may kasama.
Back to the coverage here at the Bongtan Basketball Hall in Quiapo, Manila. Bakbakang Uerm Medical Center at Zebra Holdings Incorporated. At halftime, we are staring at a 14-point ball game in favor of the new team, Zebra Holdings Incorporated. That's all courtesy of Ariel Cancho and a bunch of supporting cast. But Cancho with 19 points and 9 rebounds in the first 20 minutes. Your thoughts on the first half, Coach Jokay?
It's a matter of for Zebra Holdings, it's the advantage of Ariel Cancho, the length, the size, dominating down low. So in terms of field goals, both teams shooting 36 field goals, pero 15 out of 36 for UERM, 22 for Zebra Holdings. Rebounds clearly dominated by Zebra Holdings, 27-12. Assists, both teams moving the ball real well, 13-14. Points in the paint, very obvious kung sino yung lamang, 40-26 for Zebra Holdings. And as you mentioned, Brian, no, yung thoughts on the ball game during the first half. A lot of helter-skelter basketball for both teams, pero mas nag-execute si Zebra Holdings. At the same time, they have the height advantage. They have Ariel Cancho and Gokor who are dominating down low. Clearly, walang sagot si UERM. So as we look at the leading scorers.
Leading scorers brought to you by Asia Brewery Incorporated. It's Montero, Aranda, and Mateo for UERM. 7, 5, and 4 respectively. Although, nobody has cracked the double-digit scoring for UERM. Sa Zebra Holdings naman, quite a different story because 3 players already in double digits, 19, 10, and 10. As we look at our head-to-head matchup, because during their previous games, Arvin Aranda, double-double, 16, 10, and 3. At itong kanina pa nating pinag-uusapan, Ariel Cancho, 24, 20 at 5. So parang Arwin Albano numbers. Pero dahil bagong muka itong si Ariel Cancho, talaga titingnan natin yung development niya through the games. As we start the third quarter, brought to you by Torres Light Brandy. And starting the third quarter right, itong si Gokor.
Itong si Gokor mixing up his offensive arsenal by shooting from the outside and making the three-pointer, extending the lead to 16 points for Zebra Holdings.
Gokor will secure that board. A foul called on Mateo. Si Mateo, even last season, Coach Jungkay, how we describe him, he has flashes of brilliance, he has flashes of athleticism, but I think the consistency and how he sustains that, stability.
And at the same time, being more in control. We know that he could score, he's very athletic, he's very quick. Pero yung playing in control, playing half court, kung paano siya makakadiskarte half court.
Adricado, right place, right time.
And very smart there. He knew that the UERM players were trying to reach for the ball. So, tinarget niya lang yung mga braso and motion this arms upward. That's why he was able to get a foul from the UERM players.
And by the looks of it, we're looking at itong si Adricado. May, veteran smarts na tong player na to.
Mga pang Sunday club ang datingan nitong Zebra Holdings eh.
First free throw, just a bit too strong for Adricado.
And so far, itong si Zebra Holdings, even though they have an advantage down low and they're getting fouled a lot, they haven't really clearly taken or maximized the free throws that have been given to them. But they're currently at 3 out of 9 for 33%.
Strong drive to the basket, just could not buy a basket there. Dayaw, not able to recognize that Adricado was
leaking
up ahead.
out.
Gokor.
Good dive. Ooh. Nagulat siya doon. Masyadong malalim yung buwelo sa layup.
I think he was looking for an extra pass. Kaso kanya na pala yung lane. So,
nagulat siya na open siya.
Ito, sure to. Dayaw for a deuce.
So, unti-unti nang lumalobo to, Brian. It's a 19-point lead already for Zebra Holdings. Pero, if you're UERM, you need to stay composed, not to rush things. Kasi wala namang 19-point shot. Execute ka lang. And, I commend UERM with how they're playing now. Much better than the previous conference. Then they were really getting blown out early.
And I think, in this game in particular, you can see that despite being down double digits, the fight is, the fight is on.
Tsaka mas nag-execute na sila, hindi one-man show eh.
Our UE Manila players on the floor, Pelobello, Ong, Quaresma, Gelizon, and Miranda for UERM. On the other side, Adricado, Gokor, Aringo, Dayaw, and Cancho.
Itong si Miko Pelobello knocking down a 3-pointer from a reversal. So, kasi again, magiging paulit-ulit ako. I'm a fan of how UERM is playing now from how they started playing in this league. Even though they're down by 16, you could see the improvement on how they're executing, how they're playing with each other. Siguro nandun na rin yung familiarity na siguro a true system being incorporated in their team. Yun nga lang, kailangan mas maging confident sila. Reps and reps talaga. And another great pass for UERM, and that's the end time that they had they were able to convert off yung mga interior passes na yon.
Jason Ong with a fake and a 2-pointer. Cancho is momentarily open, and that's gonna be a free lane for Cancho.
And itong si Ariel Cancho continuing his ways. He had 24 points in their previous game. Halftime, he had 19. Now in the third quarter with less than 7 minutes, he has 21 already, Brian.
No, Aranda gets the 2 points back, but as you said, only a 14-point ball game.
Oh, from a high of 19 kani-kanina lang, but itong si UERM was have been executing properly. Then the lead is only down to 14, so you'll never know.
Cancho back up top. Dayao. This one's a lefty. Dayao too strong.
That was a push off there by Ponce. Medyo selling job na rin kay Gukor kasi, I mean, sa laki niya.
He's not gonna be pushed.
Yeah, but syempre, like the referees, pag nakita nila may advantage ka, hindi basta-basta pipito yan. Kaya you need to sell the call also.
That's a 3-pointer.
And that's 2 3-pointers already for Gukor.
Aba, may ibang parang
aspect.
two-way scorer itong si Gukor.
Siguro for Gukor din also, walang challenge. I mean,
Yeah.
siguro, or less challenge if he's going to score down low. So might as well expand the range and shoot from the 3-point area.
But you can definitely see he's one of the more confident outside scorers nitong Zebra Holdings. As Jason Ong gets another 2-pointer to fall.
Yes, and Jason Ong, 4 points already in the third quarter.
Oh, athletic steal there for Aranda.
Kinalawit. Nice pass.
Drop of delivery.
Good trail job there. That's number 12. Alan Gelizon with the trail job.
Rest, yeah. And that's what you do with a man trailing, you reward him. Wow.
But
it's raining threes here, at least from the side of Zebra Holdings. That's jersey number 20.
Aringo.
Vicente Aringo. 61-45. Back to the biggest lead of the ball game at 16. Montero.
Next, nice extra pass. Good fake.
Wow.
And one. Nice one. Great passing for UERM. Nice one, Jason Ong. 6 points in the third quarter already for Jason Ong.
Parang high-low play of some sort. And that's something that we see consistently from Jason Ong despite being undersized in terms of his height dito sa kanyang mga kapwa rebounder in the shaded area. He's able to get his defenders up on their feet.
And I can't hide my excitement, Brian, dahil itong si Jason Ong, tinatayo niya yung bandera sa mga medyo katulad naming body type Kaya bias ako kay Jason Ong.
Very mobile as well in that pump fake.
Kahit Gapiso, naka-up na akuha ng foul sa up fake niya
Montero, left
sayang. Took his eyes off the basket. He was looking at the defender kaya yung concentration niya na iba.
Again, only a 13-point ball game here. Very manageable if you're UERM. Four minutes and change remaining here in the third quarter. Gukor, he can shoot that three. Decides to pass it up.
Oh, could have been a travel. Good dive.
Gukor, 2
yes.
points.
Gukor, nice dive and a great downhill penetration there for Roma.
Hindi nahuhuli yung scoring ni Gukor kay Cancho. Too fast, too furious Roma, but that was too wild a finish. Jason Ong rather.
Nice pass. Ooh.
Oh, he threaded the needle there and
Jason Ong.
Miracle shot, circus shot, if you will.
8 or 9 points already in the quarter and he's doing his job in the dunker spot. Naglalurk lang siya sa dunker spot Nahahanap din siya ng teammates niya.
Here's Montero. Gets it from the other side. He wants to get that reverse, but instead fishes for a foul and will earn his points from the free throw line.
Nagulat lang ako na itong si Montero wanted to finish with the right when yung strong hand niya kaliwa which may opening naman sa kaliwa, but nevertheless he has an opportunity to score from the free throw line.
Exactly 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 63-50 is our score. Zebra Holdings holding on to a 13-point lead. Bit comfortable, but UERM always has a streaks of offensive brilliance.
So ito si Brian Montero knocks both free throws down. Sorry. Oh yeah, correct. 2 free throws, so he cuts down the lead to 11 after being down by 19 early in the third quarter.
Here's Gokor. Oh no, that's
Aringo.
Aringo. His second three of the ball game. Back to a 14-point lead for Zebra. Cancio. And Aringo uses his body to protect the ball, but a cleanup job for Galero.
And that's why you trade a fast break opportunity.
That's been the overall theme here in this ball game. You know, Zebra Holdings Incorporated trying to diversify their offensive game with long distance shots. Aranda.
Kala ko idadunk ni Aranda.
No good enough. Yung take-off, no?
Oo, yung take-off pang salpak eh, sabay flinoter kaya naalangan tuloy.
Cancio, baseline drive.
Good
Drop off. Stolen away. 3-on-3 break.
Run wide.
Zacarias. Long strides.
Nice one.
Uses the glass for 2.
And makikita mo mas may structure na yung fast break attack nila. The ball handlers in the middle and the two wings are running wide para may space yung ball handler pag umatake siya.
Aringo trying his luck from long distance but could not repeat what he did moments ago.
Brian Montero.
Montero for 3 short. Another transition opportunity here but they will decide to slow things down.
Binagala na ni Cancio kasi masyadong up and down na yung laro.
Eto, may shooting sa labas to.
And that's the third.
Yes, sir.
Third for Aringo. Vicente Aringo.
Mga pang Sunday papawis 3-pointers.
Piso-piso lang. Tama yung term, papawis. Larong papawis, piso-piso. And speaking of piso-piso, that's number 6. Si Prince Charles Ubaldo knocking it down from the corner.
It's a baseline floater. Cancio against 3 defenders and still Cancio damage, not yet done.
Too big, too strong.
Yeah. Just the length of Cancio and his timing as well. We know that he's long, we know that he's strong, but the timing a bit underrated part of his ball game. 73-56, 17-point lead for Zebra Holdings. Make that 18 after that free throw by Ariel Cancio.
And what's more impressive with Ariel Cancio is he doesn't try to do too much. Hindi yung papogi yung laro niya. Kung ano yung kailangan, yun lang. And he's very good with that, very efficient.
Aranda working inside.
Very athletic move there for Aranda.
And I think if you're Uerm, you want to see more of that from Aranda. Nag-heat check doon si Aringo. Good save. Gokor down the middle. Too strong. Aranda with a steal by Zebra Holdings. 12 seconds remaining in the third. Here's Aringo for 3. His 4th. Nope. But Gokor is there to clean it up.
Great tap there for Cancio, landing at the hands of Gokor.
That ends our third quarter of action. Zebra with a brand new biggest lead of the game, 76-58, with an 18-point advantage. Much of the damage in the paint courtesy of Cancio, and from long distance by Gokor. And still, no one in Uerm has breached that double-digit scoring, but not too far. It's still a manageable lead here if you're Uerm as we end the third quarter. Zebra Holdings ahead by 18 points.
Dati, sa kamay ko umiikot ang lahat ng panalo. Kontrolado. Pero ngayon, magtitiwala na ako sa galing ng iba. Kaya, take your shot.
Tanduay Select, aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Dahil sa tamang pagtiwala, mas ramdam ang tunay na panalo. Tanduay
Fourth quarter brought to you by Torres Light Brandy. We're still here at the Bongtan Basketball Hall. Brian Casillas on the call together with Coach Jonkay de Guzman, Ariel Cancio, Giannis-like. Powerful strides to the cup.
Naging cones yung defenders ng UERM dun sa move ni Ariel Cancio.
Almost an athletic alley-oop there from Aranda to Mateo, but that ends in a loose ball. Ball remains though with the white shirts of UERM.
So 12 seconds on the shot clock for UERM to execute. And Jason Ong going to work. Itong si Jason Ong scored 9 points in the third quarter, but ends up with a turnover here in the fourth.
Not an impossible lead to overcome, but it will have to start on the defensive end. And just like that, a defensive lapse on the part of UERM.
And itong si Gokor with a steal that extends the lead to 24 for Zebra Holdings Incorporated.
Ponce is playing point here for UERM, orchestrating the offense. 82-58, a 24-point lead. Ponce for 3. Short. Battle for the loose ball. And Ponce gets it but just could not control the leather. Check that. That's Rogelio Miranda rather, who almost saved that possession for UERM. Gugor now being bothered by Mateo. Telegraphed intercepted by UERM. Here's Gukor for 3. Oh, that's Aringo for 3, but Cancio cleans it up. Cancio now with 30 points and 12 rebounds.
So may idea na tayo, Brian, if Zebra Holdings ends up to win this ball game, kung sino magiging best player of the game natin and the defensive rebounder of the ball game. Or defensive player and best rebounder of the ball game, I mean.
14 on the shot clock for UERM to make anything out of this, but that's a wild three-point attempt by Aranda. Stolen by Mateo. 2-on-1 break. Mateo, nice pass to Jason Ong, and Jason Ong does the rest, finishes off the delivery. 84-60. A Herculean task for UERM to come back in this ball game, but it will have to start here on the defensive end. Clearly a foul there, but Aranda trying to plead his case. Aringo will earn his points from the free throw line. Aringo has the stroke of a shooter. You can see in his free throw, in his 3-point shots. 6 minutes and 50 remaining here in the fourth and the final quarter. Aringo goes 2 of 2 from that 15-foot line. Mateo. And Mateo will fish for the foul against Aringo. Only our second game for today's quadruple header. Up next is UE Manila against the PMFTC Lions. And in the main event, Tanduayan Basic Holdings will go up against the defending champions lang naman, ABI Cobra Rice Energy Pop.
Etong si Tanduay Basic Holdings have, kumbaga, nag-beef up sila sa lineup nila. So, let's see if yung reinforcements nila could help their chances in beating the defending champions na gutom yan yung defending champions natin because they lost their previous outing against Philippine National Bank. A 2-point loss against Philippine National Bank. So look for ABI Cobra Rise to come out with a different kind of purpose in our main event in today's game day.
Clearly, you can see the urgency for UERM, but that's not gonna help their cause. A 3-pointer there. Dayo in the leak out.
Decides to pass. Bukor finishes the transition opportunity for Zebra Holdings.
Dayo prefers an assist over 2 points.
Oo, parang nagugulat siya pag sa kanya pinapasa kaya he ends up passing it. Nice backdoor.
Mateo's waiting.
Nice one. And so for UE has had success in the dunker spot, whether it be naka-stationary or dumadive sa, naglalurk sa dunker spot. They've been finding those. And even though they have a height disadvantage against their opponents, nakaka-score sila from that area.
First free throw for Mateo is good. Leading scorer nitong UERM. Hulaan mo kung sino, coach. Bias mo.
Ayan, Jason Ong, my
Jason
guy.
Ong with 11 points, 5 out of 9 from the field, leading all scorers from the UERM side. Gokor will not hesitate. Pulls the trigger. Nope.
Si Aringo ata yung partner.
Aringo.
Yeah.
Alam mo, 4 silang same physique, same ng galaw.
Si Aringo, Adregado, Cancho,
at Gokor.
Gokor, yan. Lahat lengthy kasi.
Yeah. Ito, Aringo. Beautiful use of body control there for Aringo.
Si Dayo was open down low momentarily kaso hindi na pinasahan ni Aringo, baka ipasa lang din palabas.
93-63, 30-point lead here. If nothing pans out differently, this will be a blowout win for Zebra Holdings Incorporated to get themselves on the win column.
Fast break opportunity, 3-0, 3-on-1, 3 against 1 pala, sorry.
And Brian Montero scores on a deuce. 93-65, 5 minutes, 11 seconds remaining here in the fourth Modern Fox timeout.
Sa bawat hakbang mo, mararating mo ang tagumpay. At ang ambisyon ng bagong buhay para sa'yo at para sa kanila. B&B, every step together.
Back to the ball game, 93-65. UERM will have to do so much in the final 5 minutes and change.
Kumalas na ng tuluyan kasi itong si Zebra Holdings and si UERM naman. Hindi man sa bumigay but
they had no answers to
so,
Ariel Cancho's paint job.
Hindi ka nga nila itong si Zebra Holdings stepped on the gas. And for UERM naman siguro for me, they need to still continue playing the right way. Execute pa rin, subok pa rin, get some more reps with your sets and gain more confidence in executing them.
At Ricardo.
Pero yung bagsak ng bola kumbaga partial steal na yun.
Because that was almost a botched play.
Yeah.
Until De Gracia picked it up.
Nice breakdown move by Montero. Nice move.
That's what you want. You want your players to get to the cup.
Yeah.
Get a feel of the execution of these schemes.
And even though, Brian, they're up 28, itong si Ariel Cancho is still in the ball game. Never pa nagpahinga.
But there's a foul on Pintuan clashing with Zebra Holdings Christopher Mondala. But to your point, Coach Jongay, Ariel Cancho, I don't think I've seen him on the bench.
Kahit ata pag timeout, hindi umuupo itong si Cancho. Mukhang na-miss niya ang basketball. I'm not sure if siya yung nung first game, there was someone like his physique. I don't know if it's Gokor or that's Cancho who was, kumbaga hindi siya nag-warm up Nagpapasa-pasa lang siya sa teammates niya. Kaya siguro itong si Cancho is still getting a feel of the ball game. Kaya hindi umuupo.
Dayaw to Cancho inside, that's comfort zone for him.
Nice pass.
Adrigado jumper, no good. But Adrigado still, the able hands of Adrigado. And another 2-pointer dito kay Zebra Holdings. 3 points away from the century mark.
Nice pass. Good dive.
Whoa.
Everything but the shot for
Aranda
Uerm
botches
there.
that layup, but Montero steals it. Montero down the middle. Montero Dipsidu layup.
And I admire the effort also of Brian Montero and how he attacks the basket.
Mga ganyan, no? Oh.
Yung effort I mean, kala mo 0-0 yung score di ba? So, I mean, he needs yung energy and yung grit nitong si Brian Montero. Kailangan ma-rub off din sa teammates niya I'm not saying na walang effort yung ibang teammates niya, but how he plays na, he doesn't look at the scoreboard. Yung effort is always there.
Modern timeout on the floor, 97-71.
Cheers sa barkada nating night shift.
Kahit gaano kabigat ang night shift, magaan ang umaga. Pagkasama ang barkada at Tanduay Light. Tanduay Light, gaan ang may kasama.
Sa bawat hakbang mo, mararating mo ang tagumpay. At ang ambisyon mong bagong buhay, para sa'yo at para sa kanila. B&B, every step together.
On your screens, Brian Montero, who's been the hustle guy para dito sa UERM. And you're saying kanina, Coach Jonkay, you wanna see more of Montero's energy rub off onto his teammates, and I think isang bagay yun na pwede nilang balikan when they go back to this ball game and check the film.
Yeah, and at the same time, yung decision making, he doesn't throw the ball too much. Very smart, very patient with the ball. So, itong si Brian Montero, siguro yung, minsan kasi yung mga ganong diskarte, hindi mo na natuturo. Nasa willingness na rin ng player yun. So, but
Correct.
again, it needs to, yung maging model siya sa mga teammates niya on how he plays.
2:57 remaining here in the fourth. Dayaw to Aringo. Dayaw for 3. That's short. Aranda, leak out pass. Montero is there, and Montero will miss. 2-on-1 break. Another miss for the white shirts, and those are the types of misses that sayang.
Oo nga Yun, perfect yung reaction mo. Mapapaganong ka na lang.
Aringo to Dayaw. Wow. You can feel that these boys, these men have been playing together.
Great execution.
That cuts the lead down to 20. Oh, 23. Dayaw. Scramble for the loose ball.
Uy.
Another extra pass to Cancho.
Very smart there by Pintuan.
Jason Ong.
My guy.
Very patient with the basketball.
13 points for Jason Ong.
They're at least trying to make this a more respectable lead or deficit. Talking about UERM.
And still playing with the same effort even though they're down like 21 points with 1:40 left. May kita mo yung grit and yung effort defensively. So that's what you like to see. I mean, if you're UERM, you want to change the culture of your previous conference.
Yep.
Diba na tambakan na wala na a one-man show pero still yung defensive effort dapat nandyan yan.
Ariel Cancho scoring his 34th point. Really a paint monster itong si Ariel Cancho, bothering that shot even. Let's see if he will add more to his scoring total. Here's Dayaw. That side, he likes to shoot 3 from that side. Short. Ito 2-on-1 break.
Showtime.
Parang Magic Johnson pass yun Less than a minute remaining here. We're virtually just waiting for the final score. Cancho. to Dial. Mid-range
3
jumper for
seconds.
Dial. 3-second violation on Cancho. Tingnan natin kung abot ng 100 points itong Zebra Holdings Incorporated. But other than that, they're en route to their first win of the season. Talking about Zebra Holdings Incorporated.
Statement win for Zebra Holdings.
Against the UERM Medical Center in our BKT Inter-Sister Cup 2026, this brand new season. We're seeing Zebra Holdings Incorporated for the first time. They were not a team that participated last season. Kita natin yung mga standouts nila at mga breakout stars nila to look out for. Ayan. Just as I was saying, Ariel Cancho. And now they breached the 100-point mark.
Alley play there for UERM in transition.
And that's gonna do it. Zebra Holdings now on the win column, Coach Jongkai, after this 101-82 victory over UERM Medical Center. Ariel Cancho again putting in impressive numbers. 34 points, 16 rebounds, and 3 assists for Ariel Cancho.
And for Zebra Holdings, medyo pinakaba sila ng konti ng konting-konti ng UER. But still too strong, too big itong si Zebra Holdings. That's why they were able to pull it off. Ilan yan? 19 point win against UERM. And for UERM naman, still a work in progress, pero again, getting better. That's what's important.
3-point highlights brought to you by University of the East Philippines. 6 out of 20 from beyond the arc para sa Zebra Holdings Incorporated. A lot of those coming from Gukor.
Yeah, very efficient shooting.
Itong UERM didn't take a lot of 3-point shots but still got 2 in for 22% clip. Itong UERM, these are the 3-pointers. Ito, isa yung mga Gukor just stepping into on top of the key 3, you know? Very
casual.
Very casual. Alam mo ginagawa niya pag tuwing linggo.
Oh.
And in just a few moments, we'll be meeting your awardees for this ball game, your best players of this game.
Itong si Gukor parang decided to practice his shooting in this game.
That's Aldi Gukor, your PNB 3-point shooter of the game. 2 out of 4. Pretty efficient. 50% from beyond the arc. Up next, your next awardee, your Philippine Airlines Best Assist of the Game is Vicente Aringo. 8 times for Aringo.
Feeding his teammates. Binusog ni Vicente Aringo yung mga teammates niya with all those passes.
Ang maganda dito, kaya nakarami rin ng assist si Aringo. Kita natin yung motion nila. Lagi may nagkakat sa gitna o lagi may naghihintay ng alley-oop.
Yes. Tsaka yung laki ng mga target mo. So, pag ganun, feed mo talaga yan.
Eto, without a doubt din tong player na susunod na ipapakita natin. Your PMFTC Best Rebounder of the Game, Ariel Cancho. 17 rebounds and properly distributed. 9 defensive boards, 8 offensive boards.
So, ang ganda ng mix talaga doon ng rebounds ni Ariel Cancho.
Siya na rin ang Asia Brewery Incorporated Defensive Player of the Game, Ariel Cancho. 2 steals, 1 block. Ba't hindi dyan nagtatapos? Itong pag-feature natin dito sa big man ng Zebra Holdings Incorporated, because this performance notches him the top award for the ball game, our Tanawai Best Player of the Game, Ariel Cancho. 30 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block from a highly efficient 17 out of 22 from the field. And
Grabe, taas nun.
that's gonna leave a mark here in the league. Mamarkahan to si Ariel Cancio pag nakalaban to ng mga bigating
Yes,
teams din.
definitely.
Some photo ops here, but up next, our third game in this Saturday quadruple header. In just a few moments, we'll be seeing the battle between UE Manila and PMFTC. Siyempre, exciting yan, PMFTC. 2-0 to start the season.
Yeah.
Some highlights from our previous game. Of course, itong Zebra Holdings now on the win column, winning 101-82. Magbabalik pa po kami ni Coach Jungkay. Huwag niyo po kaming iiwan dito sa ating live stream sa YouTube. Magbabalik po ang 2026 BKT Inter-Sister Cup.
Cheers sa barkada nating night shift.
Kahit gaano kabigat ang night shift, magaan ang umaga. Pagkasama ang barkada at Tanduay Light. Tanduay Light,